It was a normal Monday morning, October 29, 2018, in Jakarta, Indonesia. Passengers boarded Lion Air Flight 610, a brand new Boeing 737 MAX 8, heading to Pangkal Pinang. The skies were clear, the crew experienced, the aircraft fresh off the production line. No one aboard could have imagined that within 13 minutes, they would vanish from the radar. What was meant to be a short domestic hop became one of the most chilling aviation disasters in recent memory.
At 6:20 a.m., Flight 610 lifted off from Sukarno Hatta International Airport. But almost immediately, something was wrong. The aircraft began experiencing erratic altitude readings. The nose pushed down. The pilots pulled it back up. Again the nose dipped. Alarms rang. Speed indicators conflicted. The cockpit became a battlefield between man and machine. Unbeknownst to the crew, a hidden system was working against them, a new software system few pilots fully understood.
Installed in the Boeing 737 MAX, the Maneuvering Characteristics Augmentation System, MCAS, was designed to push the nose of the aircraft downward if it sensed a stall. It relied on a single sensor to detect the angle of the aircraft, and in Flight 610's case, that sensor was malfunctioning. MCAS kept activating, over and over, forcing the plane downward as the pilots desperately tried to counter it. They were fighting an automated ghost, one that didn't respond to their commands. They didn't know how to disable it. They didn't even know it was there.
For 11 terrifying minutes, the aircraft climbed, plunged, stabilized, then dived again. Panic grew in the cabin. The crew radioed air traffic control with vague concerns, technical issues, erratic altitude, a return request. But the descent continued. At 6:33 a.m., Lion Air Flight 610 crashed into the Java Sea at high speed. 189 people, passengers and crew, were killed instantly. There were no survivors. Debris scattered across the ocean surface. Bodies and belongings floated among pieces of a plane that had once been a marvel of modern engineering.
The crash left the world stunned. How could a brand new aircraft, built by one of the most trusted names in aviation, go down so catastrophically? Search and recovery teams worked tirelessly. The black box and cockpit voice recorder were retrieved. What they revealed was devastating. The pilots did everything they could, but the aircraft was designed to fight them, and nobody had told them how to win. The investigation soon uncovered a pattern. MCAS had malfunctioned. Boeing had not included full details about the system in training manuals. Airlines were unaware of its risks. Pilots weren't trained to disable it under emergency conditions.
The crash of Lion Air Flight 610 was just the beginning. 5 months later, another 737 MAX, Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302, suffered the same fate. The world reacted. Aviation authorities grounded the entire Boeing 737 MAX fleet. Investigations into Boeing's practices, certification processes, and training standards erupted. What had been sold as innovation was now seen as deception. Families of the victims demanded justice. Engineers and whistleblowers came forward. Lawsuits were filed. The trust in Boeing's safety legacy was shaken to its core.
This was not just a mechanical failure, it was a human tragedy built on rushed development, regulatory blind spots, and a failure to prioritize safety over profit. The 189 souls aboard Lion Air 610 were mothers, fathers, children, newlyweds, students, workers, all gone in seconds, sacrificed to a flaw that could have been prevented. Their families were left with grief and questions. Why were they not told? Why weren't the pilots warned? Why did the world have to lose so many before someone acted?
The grounding of the 737 MAX became one of the most significant moments in aviation history. It forced Boeing to rework its systems, face legal consequences, and rebuild its reputation, one aircraft at a time. More importantly, it led to global reforms in pilot training, software testing, and aircraft certification. But for the victims of Lion Air Flight 610, the lessons came too late.
Flight 610 did not simply crash, it warned the world. It revealed that technology, when unchecked and hidden behind corporate decisions, can become deadly. But the voices of the lost now echo in every safety regulation rewritten, every pilot trained more thoroughly, every design reviewed more critically. They are gone, but they have reshaped aviation forever.